Welcome back to Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles. Today we have our weekly nickel hunt. This is box 1 of 2. We do have some older enders. We're going to be looking for key dates, semi-key dates, proofs, war nickels, buffaloes, V nickels, errors and varieties. Let's get into roll 1. I'll bring you back after 5 rolls with the finds. Alright, the first 5 rolls hunted, and we came out with a 1938. It is a Philly, so not a key date. We have a 1957 Denver and a 1983 out of Bermuda. That's our first foreign of the hunt. Get into rolls 6 through 10. I'll bring you back in with the finds. Rolls 6 through 10. We have a 1941 out of Philly, a 1941 out of San Francisco. That might be an album filler. I'm not sure. A 1952 Philly and a 1957 Denver. So let me get into rolls 11 through 15. I'll bring you back in with the finds. Sorry guys, I forgot about this find from rolls 6 through 10. This is a 2020P that I have under the scope, and you can see right in here there's doubling, and I don't see a listing for this one. There is a listing that shows that there's a part coming up here, which I don't see that in here. So I don't know if this would be an unattributed coin. I don't know, I can't tell. But that is a double die, and that one's pretty cool. So I'll hold this one aside, get through rolls 11 through 15, bring you back with those finds. Rolls 11 through 15. We have a 1940 Philly, 1940 Philly, 1946 Philly, and our second foreign, 1989 out of Canada. All right, let's get through 16 to 20. I'll bring you back with the finds. Roll 16 through 20. We have a 1954 out of Denver, a 1954 also out of Denver. Under the scope, I have a 1994 Philly with a grease strike under Monticello. You can see there a lot of the letters are missing. The O, the N, partial T, I, C is almost missing, the E, and the L is partially missing. So that's a cool find. We'll put this one aside, and we'll get back into rolls 21 through 25. I'll bring you back in with the finds. Rolls 21 through 25. We have a 1948 San Francisco, a 1956 out of Denver, and a nice shape 1969 San Francisco. I'll check against the album. All right, get through 26 through 30. I'll bring you back with the finds. Rolls 26 through 30. We have a 1940 Philly, a 1958 out of Denver, and a 1959 also out of Denver. All right, let's get through 31 to 35. I'll bring you back with those finds. Rolls 31 through 35. We have a 1940 Philly, 1953 Denver, and a 2006 Canadian. All right, let's get through 36 to 40. I'll bring you in with the finds. Rolls 36 through 40. We have a 1993 Canadian. We have a 2009 low mintage out of Denver. A 1941 out of Philly. And a 1957 out of Denver. All right, I get to rolls 41 through 45. I'll bring you back with those finds. See you in a second. Rolls 41 through 45 gives us another Canadian cent, a 1996. We have a 1939 out of Philly. Unfortunately, not the DDR. Another 1939, also out of Philly, not the DDR. 1941 out of Philly. And a 1954 out of Denver. But we also found 2000 Philly DDO. You can see the extra thickness there in all the devices. He's actually got extra thickness throughout his head too, and his face. You can see it here, the doubling. Top of his head. You can see it all the way through here. Right here. Comes down. All the lettering is doubled, or extra thick I should say, in the chin. See if I rotate it. Yeah, there you go. I can see it better like that. And then I have a 2000D with looks like maybe a die dent or something right in here. So something's going on there and I just don't know what that is. My guess would be a die dent. Something hit the die. So that's pretty cool. I'll hold these two aside and get back into the hunt. The last 5 rolls. I'll bring you in with all the finds. See you in a second. Rolls 46 through 50. We have a 1994 out of Philly with some cool toning. It's got like a purpley, green, amber colors. This side's more just the amber. But I thought it was kind of cool, so I just pulled it aside. All right. And we have a 1957 out of Denver. 1958 out of Philly. And then I pulled this 1994 Philly aside. And looks to have some grease striking, maybe on the obverse. Up in his face area is a little worn, but the reverse is definitely a grease strike. Most of the word Monticello is missing. Some of the word sense is worn away, probably with just a grease-filled die. So we have that one held aside. Some die cracking right down here. A little bit up at the top of the Monticello building, right there. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, let me get everything sorted out. I'll bring you back in for the final wrap-up. Okay, here's our finds from our final wrap-up. Start off with the foreigns. We have a 1996 out of Canada, 93 out of Canada, 2006, 1989, and a 1983. I believe that was out of Bermuda. Okay. We have one from 1938, two from 1939. All of those are Philadelphia, no key mints, key dates, I'm sorry. 4 from 1940, 3 from 1941, and a 1941S. 1 from 1946, and 1 1948S. 50's finds. We have a 1952 out of Philly, a 1953 out of Denver, 3 1954s out of Denver, 1 1956 Denver, 3 1957s out of Denver. We have 1 1958 out of Philly and a 58 out of Denver. 1 1959 out of Denver. We have this 1994 that I held aside for kind of like the toning on, you guys saw that already. We have a 1969S that I'm going to check against the album. We have 2 1994s with grease strike reverses. This one is the heavier of the two, a lot more missing on the reverse than this one here. We had the 2020 with the doubling in the doorway here, which you can kind of see there, that I still haven't found any info on. Zoom out of here. And we have the 2000P DDO and the 2000D with that die dent on the 0 next to the 2, the first 0 next to the 2, and a low mintage 2009 out of Denver. Not a bad hunt with 3 30's finds. No silver, no buffaloes, no V-nickels. We had 5 foreigns, so it was a pretty good hunt. I'm happy with that. If you guys liked this video and you made it to the end, I'd ask that you please subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you would like to be notified on my upcoming videos. And please hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. All right. See you on the next one. Okay, did we get any fills or upgrades? And we did. We filled the 1941S, so that's a new spot, and the 1948S is a new spot. So 2 more fills, no upgrades, but that's okay. So 2 more spots filled for the book. We still need the 38, 39 D and S, the 50 Philly and Denver. Most of the spots are filled except for S mints or proofs. So not bad. These books are hard to video because there's so much glare. There's the mintage. But that's good. 2 more spots. Brad's coming along nicely. All right, everybody. See you on the next one.